I got a new show for y'all.
Got a damn good show.
All right, so this is a follow-up video. This woman's responding to what she did. Y'all remember this, right?
Yeah. She attacked that woman during an interview because she felt cornered.
Right. So just to give
she felt threatened.
Yeah. So to give you some context, I'm gonna play the last minute before the climax came.
Oh, you one of those.
That's just the history. That's just the history of Jesus Christ and the Bible.
It's not. We started from Pangea.
So what does the Bible say about human life?
The Big Bang Theory. Our entire life is science and math, and I think you're an idiot if you don't think it is.
So you went from saying that my outfit was really cute to saying I'm an effing idiot. That's so mean.
But I think that your point of view is very obstructed, and I think that you just don't understand the magnitude of having a child.
Yeah, well, I'm not the one who admitted they would be okay with killing babies in foster care and killing children that have been abused.
That's not the point. What I'm saying.
That's
Yeah. So that's what.
Yeah. Well, she did actually say those words.
Yeah.
If you're in foster care and you don't have parents, the government should unalive you.
Yeah.
She said that.
She actually made that argument. So
yeah.
That's what
she struck her because she made her felt stupid.
She can't because she couldn't defend arguments. That's why she did it.
Yeah.
So anyway, she responds on Facebook.
I would say be silent. Anything you say can be used against you in the court of law. But maybe you're just going to come out and say, you know what? I'm sorry. I got anger issues. Please don't press charges against me. That's what a sane person would do.
Yeah. Here we go.
I appreciate everybody who's supporting me. For real. From the bottom of my heart.
No, actually, there's a lot of black people on TikTok defending her, saying she was using violence in words, and she got what she deserved.
And it's the same people that's defending
Carmelo
Anthony.
Yeah.
Oh, so okay, my not even charged. So, first and foremost, I want to sincerely apologize to Savannah for this, horrific series of events. I do honestly feel terrible about it, and I am so sorry to you.
Pause it real quick. It started off great. Yeah. This is good. Yeah.
I will say I am very saddened that initially, when I woke up, it seemed like she was, genuinely gonna be cool. I was walking past on Lenox Avenue, and I gave Savannah a compliment. I told her, "Oh, I like your dress," because she had on like this floral print dress, and it was a great kind of rainy day. It was kind of cold. New York is still kind of cold here. And I said, "Really cute. It's like sunshine on a rainy day." So this is me, like, as a passerby, literally going by her. People were saying in a lot of the comments that I walked up to her like I'm a clout chaser. I was trying to get on the mic. I was looking for a platform to speak on. That's not true at all.
All right, you making up stuff now. Nobody's making that argument for you. Think you out here clout chasing.
Yeah, and you know what? When you start talking to strangers on the street, of course, generally they're gonna come off like they're very safe, they're very cool. But when you say things like, if you don't have a mother and father and you're in foster care and that you should be unalived by the government, people's gonna push back on you. That's not necessary. That you making that person out to be like a horrible person. No, listen to the things you're saying.
Yeah.
That's horrible what you said.
All she did was give a little pushback.
Yeah.
That's what you're saying. All right.
That's horrible what you said.
Yeah.
Any of that. I am genuinely friendly and genuinely spread love. So
not against kids. Not against kids who don't have parents.
Not against people who push back on your arguments.
I'm a nice person, but I want to unalive kids who don't have parents that's in foster care. That is not a nice person.
Yeah, punching women in the face, that's not nice.
So anytime I can give someone a compliment, regardless to what it was that I was going through in my personal life at that time, I can. So the initial approach was cool. It was going smooth. Then she invited me to be on her channel. So she goes, "Oh, hey, Vera, do you want to do an interview?" Generally an interview with, a professional reporter. They ask questions, they collect data, you move on. So this is what I'm thinking. As I first approached, her body language was, friendly, welcoming, very professional. As the interview went on her.
Hey,
She
hey,
was
stop it.
friendly and very professional during the entire interview, not just when you walked up.
Yeah, she looked at that piece of paper. She wrote a statement out.
She got a publicist.
Let me get my statement
yeah.
that I prepared for y'all.
Nothing you can say. Nothing you can say defends what you did.
I would just say, remain silent. Anything you say can be used against you in a court of law. Because she's been arrested, right?
Yeah.
And everything you said on his Facebook is now admissible in court.
Yeah.
That interview is in court. You speaking on. You sound crazy.
Yeah. Let's get to it.
Demeanor kind of switched, and her body language changed to condescending and confrontational.
Let's condescend
As I attempted to explain one answer to a question, she continued to rapid fire questions, causing my answers to become overlapped and left open for misinterpretation because I was not able to completely explain what it was that I was saying.
Okay,
and
wait a minute. What did you mean when you said kids don't have parents, they're in foster care, should be unalived by the government? What did you exactly mean by that statement? Nuts.
And then she throw it back in your face, and then you give her a George Foreman two-piece.
If anybody should be issuing a two-piece, it should be her, not you.
Yeah.
Because what you said
Was crazy.
it's nuts.
I truthfully was not in the right state of mind, so it was just not coming together the way that it should have. Savannah continued.
Like, whenever you come across a black girl and she got all that neck action and she keeps smacking her lips, she is violent as hell. There is not one black person I ran into, black chick, that had all these characteristics and attributes.
Yeah.
Smacking her lips for no damn reason. Doing all that with her neck. All of them have been violent as hell. That's like a red flag. When she starts smacking her lips and doing that neck action.
Hey, man, I'm telling you, man, we got stereotypes for a reason.
Yeah.
Continuously interrupted my thoughts, and she rage baited me by attempting to dictate what I was saying.
Baited you.
There's even a point in the interview where I throw up the peace sign as a silent goodbye. And Savannah, like the temptress of trouble she is, continued to flip my words on this very slippery subject. The light that Savannah is shining me in is so false. I am so polite and friendly. I'm not volatile. It really takes a lot.
Wait a minute.
You
Stop
know.
it. You want an unalived kid that's in foster care with no parents. You're not volatile?
You punched that girl in the face.
Yeah.
And you did it like you've done it before.
What's the word she used for
I've never punched somebody in the face.
Yeah, I know. Especially.
I've never been in that situation where I had to do that.
Well, I punched a girl in the face in 6th grade.
Oh, I remember, I remember her name was Cherie.
Cherie Blackwell.
And she was black.
What was I going to say? She said she rage baited her.
Yeah.
If anybody can use the argument of being rage bait, it should be her.
Yeah.
You having a conversation with somebody who's obviously pro-life, and you said it's okay to unalive children in foster care.
So based on your logic, she was well within her rights to give you a two-piece.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah. Let's see what else she got to say.
Oh, for anything like this to come out of me. I'm very upset that I allowed this woman to railroad me into becoming so angry. I would have declined speaking with her had she led with the interview's premise, or had I known that Savannah's entire rhetoric is to rage bait, infiltrate, and manipulate people that she invites on her platform to interview and then forces her ideologies down their throats.
She's the victim.
I mean, come on. She was sharing her opinions.
Yeah.
Like you shared your opinions of unaliving kids in foster care with
The
their
only
parents.
people shoving ideology down somebody's throat is you when you punched her in the face.
Yeah.
You want to look at some more of this?
Yeah, it's entertaining.
I'm sorry. I wrote something down just because I didn't want to miss any of these points, and I don't want my words or anything else to just...
Your actions are indefensible.
Yeah.
Ain't nothing you can say.
Yeah.
You're making it worse.
Yeah, you should just shut up. Just keep watching.
turn it to something else. Yeah, so she professionally rage baited me.
Professionally
Then,
rage baited.
yeah, this video as of now has altered my life drastically. The internet is literally making me a political martyr.
Mortar. It's martyr, you stupid. I've been speaking.
You could just
sometimes
simply,
too.
yeah, you could just simply just walked away, or just stand there and defend your positions.
Yeah.
You didn't have to hit the girl.
Yeah. But that goes back to her mindset. She's well within her rights to do that.
Yeah, because she is a professional rage baiter.
Yeah.
When I simply believe that women should have the choice if they want to become a mother or not. When Savannah
Okay, you
asked,
pro-choice.
so you're saying kill foster kids? When I said, yeah, why not? It wasn't saying killing living, breathing children. That was never the message. The point was, if a woman knows that she's pregnant, it's early enough that she can terminate, and she feels she's unfit, or she'll be abusive, or she just cannot provide, I do feel that it is best for her to have the choice to terminate.
Okay, we passed that, but you made an argument that these kids in foster care should be unalive because they could potentially get treated unfairly, like sexually and all of that.
You're actually condoning the removal of people because something bad might happen to them.
Yeah, that's what you actually said.
Yeah, that's a crazy argument.
Yeah.
As opposed
Because
to
if you really believe in that argument, you should have just unalive her, because you don't want somebody else to come across her and share her opinions because something bad might happen to her.
having a child and putting them into the foster care system. There are over 400,000 children currently in foster care. Okay. 40% of those children have reported maltreatment, physical abuse, sexual abuse,
right,
mental abuse. Like these are the numbers that.
So put them out of their misery.
She's actually making that argument again.
Yeah,
and that's why it caused you to punch in the face, because she threw it back in your face.
Yeah, I have a friend, Terrence Williams. He grew up in foster care. He had like 4 or 3 different foster families, right?
Yeah.
He's now a business owner. He's very successful. If people like you was in charge, you'd have walked in there and unalived him. He making his own pancakes. He got Cousin T's pancakes and syrup business going.
Yeah.
If you was the president of the United States, that would have never happened.
Hey, man.
That is crazy.
Yeah.
And then you double down on that argument.
Yeah, she's
statistics behind what it was that I was saying. If you know you can't have a child, why not, make the choice that feels right in your heart, as opposed to giving them up to the system, and you cannot guarantee their well-being at all. You don't know what kind of family these children are going.
So the best thing for, like, if you feel like you're an unfit mother, is just give your kid up for adoption.
Yeah.
That way, the newer the baby is, the more likely somebody's willing to adopt that child. A lot of people don't want to adopt a child that's grown. They would like to have an infant. So the moment it was born.
So they could shape and raise them.
Yeah. They don't want somebody already with problems. So the best thing you can do is give the kid up for adoption.
Yeah.
And then later in life, when you get yourself together and you fix yourself, hey, I want to reach out to my child and see how he's doing.
Yeah,
but up to you, you're like, nope, I'm not carrying you for 9 months because something bad's going to happen to you.
Yeah, she probably said, yeah, we can save money that way. Let's do some Doge stuff.
Going into, a lot of them don't even end up with families. They just move from foster home to foster home, that age out. So that was my message, and that was the point.
Yeah, that was your point.
Yeah.
Might as well unalive them too.
That's crazy.
Savannah has controlled this narrative definitely for too long. People are calling me a leftist and a delusional Democrat. I am being cyberbullied and body shamed by not only Savannah, but her thousands of supporters. These people have shared my personal information, also my family's information. I've had strangers go to my previous residence in regard to this incident. At this point, I'm fearful for my life. I'm fearful for my well-being and the well-being of my family. Savannah has used this clip as an opportunity to finally have her social platforms go viral and monetize off of my back, basically. I'm like I can't even get my thoughts together.
Oh, boy.
She currently has several GoFundMe accounts. She has gained a large audience, and this is all over a provoked attack. I hope the people who can see through her malicious ways stand with me in solidarity as I try to clear my reputation. I thank you all seriously from the bottom of my heart who have supported me, everyone who has donated to my GoFundMe, everyone who has sent me positive messages, because the internet is such a dark place. I appreciate and love all of you guys so much. And I hope that the people who are in support of Savannah go and look at her previous interviews and just kind of check the common denominator here, because
She's out
it's not me.
spreading her message.
And super big shout outs to my city. I love y'all, and I really cannot thank.
Yeah, that's a dark place in there. Inside there, that's a dark place. A lot of trauma in there.
You're a walking fallacy.
Yeah,
Exactly what you are.
I'm gonna hit her. She's got to GoFundMe.
No, it got closed. You can't raise money after assaulting somebody.
Yeah, they shut it down.
Crazy. It even speaks to her conscience, the lack thereof.
Yeah,
She actually started a GoFundMe if she gave that pretty light-skinned girl a two-piece.
yeah,
That is crazy.
yeah. That's low capacity. That's something I can say.
Yeah, she got one of them brains that ain't got no grooves in it.
Yeah.
It's just smooth and slick, like a bowling ball. Even got the 4 holes in it.
Yeah, it's 3 holes.
Oh, smooth brain individual. That brain is smooth, slick, no grooves in it.